Good morning, everyone. I am back with another video, and on this video, I actually uh, I made this video specifically for someone that is part of the people that have been attacking me behind the scenes and continues to stalk me and harass me and hacking into my devices. This message is for that person. Okay, it's a direct message. I don't go around sending subliminal warnings. I don't go around sending BS warnings of intimidation or anything. I am very straightforward, and I will tell you what I feel and what I think. Okay, this man, he is a Virgo, 58 years old. He should be 58. When I met him, he said he was 55, so that should make him 58. He's a person that is very hateful, spiteful, vengeful, horrible person inside and out. This person has very dark attachments to his energy, and this person has developed a sick obsession of jealousy for me. When he parades asking people, have you seen so and so and so? He's not asking because he cares. He just wants to continue to keep monitoring me and trying to keep track of me. This person is obsessive, hateful, jealous, envious of me. And I have mentioned how I met this person, but just in case you guys didn't catch that, or if any of you actually didn't catch that, I'm going to say where this person comes from. Okay? This man already knew me. He pretended like it was the first time we were meeting. For me, it was because I never met him. But for him, it wasn't. He already knew who I was and why he was there that day. This person is an Illuminati member, a person who works with dark covens. He works with witches and warlocks in town and from overseas. There's a lot of evidence about the transaction wires that have taken place when he's communicating with hitmen and witches and warlocks, ordering, hits on people, ordering demise on people, ordering destruction on people, and people that he considers a threat for himself. This person, I met this person at work where I used to work. It was Goodwill in Reno, Nevada. He was originally from Carson City. That's where he resided and has a big house there somewhere. I never asked any more questions. He volunteered all this information, so I knew that about the big house. I knew where he lived because he offered it. Um, you know, um, but I personally never had anything to do with this person when it comes to dating, romance, or playing around, messing around. None of that stuff. Nothing. And this is a serious person who is completely unhinged in the head. And this is a Virgo. He said his birthday was September 5th. He could be a lie. I don't know. But he really does have a demeanor of a obsessive, um, person who likes to control people. He reminds me of that horrible character from that movie, Enough, where the lead actress fights this controlling freak, trying to control that person's life. Very obsessive, very possessive, very, how do you say this? Um, just very dark, very toxic. a person with a lot of toxicity. This man has HIV, AIDS, he has other STDs that he spreads around town. He uses his looks to lure people into sexual intimacy and doesn't tell them about his status. Um, and then this person, it's it's a person that has been stalking me severely the last few weeks, especially very heavily. There's been a lot of illegal spying, a lot of lurking around, a lot of spying around, surveillancing me around illegally. He comes around my place at night and buries items in the back of my house, in the yard, just so that my foundation can be completely rattled up. And shortly after, there was a termination of the lease in my apartment. That was number one. Number two, he wanted me homeless. God wouldn't allow it. He's not going to get his way. He needs to understand he is not God. He is not the one that writes the stories. Okay? So this person has a sick obsession. Let me tell you something. This person is a ringleader for an organized crime of money laundering, sex trafficking, human trafficking, drug trafficking, arm trafficking. There's a business that he runs in his basement where he lives in Carson City. That basement supposedly is what do you say was something about ski, like a ski supplies for to ski on the snow. So he'll go to Goodwills and things like that to find things to sell online. Apparently, that's the story that he gives people. Whether this is true or not, people won't know that unless someone like me picks up on the real energy of who he truly is and what he is involved in. In that basement, there's a lot of money laundering taking place, a lot of forgery that takes place. He is the one in charge of forging signatures, also the one in charge of forging legal documents and changing wills and leaving trusts into other people's name so that he can control the money and keep that money. And after he keeps the money, he continues to seek for victims, look for victims, the next one that he can kill. This person has killed repeatedly over and over and over and over, and he has made a fortune out of all these life insurance policies that mysteriously they were all the same beneficiary. Coincidentally, the same beneficiary shows in all the same life insurances from the people that they killed. And people didn't even know that they had a life insurance, didn't even know that they had a hit on them. They currently have one for me. They have a hit on me. They're trying to kill me. Him. Him and the copycat. A family member of mine is the one involved with this gay Virgo man. I know who the person is. And that person and you both will go to prison for fraud, money laundering, for hacking into people's devices illegally, for surveillancing people illegally, for paying people to try to frame you for things that you never even did. This person is awful, hateful, vengeful, evil. This person is the face of the devil himself. He is just as evil as the devil, with darkness, no remorse, ruthless, soulless. And you know what? God is going to show him exactly the same courtesy so that he understands for once and for all that he's a nobody. He's just a fool with money. The typical example that a fortune in the hands of a fool is a misfortune. And let me tell you the reason why I keep talking about this person. This person keeps coming around my house, mysteriously driving around the house, thinking that nobody knows what he's doing and that nobody sees it. He thinks that nobody is aware that he is actually physically stalking me, harassing me online and at home. I've told you about the things that he has done. He previously sent like men to my house that would drive by my house asking me out to hook up with them because they were told that I was a hooker that does heavy drugs and I am an alcoholic. Apparently, that's what they've been told. I asked them, one of them, I said to them, what makes you think I am that kind of person? He said, it's because I like bad girls, especially those that have the fans only websites. And I'm like, wait, what? I didn't physically react, but I'm just saying to myself, what? What you just heard is true. These people actually have platforms in the dark web of me that are fans only, using me with illegal footages that were captured in my own home with hidden cameras that he paid to have installed in my apartment so that he can sell all my intimate moments on the dark web and make money out of me, continue to exploit me and use me. I told you, the Illuminati has always seen me as a person that they're going to steal from. They never saw me as an actual chosen one that I really am, because I really am a real chosen, not your chosen, but God's chosen. You see? They go out of their way to try to control my life and my destiny. This gay Virgo man, his last name is Schultz. I'm not gonna say the first name. You know exactly who I'm talking about. Don't act like you're like, what? What are you talking about? That's exactly what he does. He gaslights everyone that questions his behavior. I don't know what you're talking about. What is it? What did she say? Oh my God, are you serious? Wow, she's a liar. The whole time, he's trying to take the heat off of him. You see? He has a very sick, narcissistic way, a very sick personality disorder. And he wants to parade around and tell people that he's a normal person, a person of sophistication and class, when all he wears is nothing but a set of fake teeth, and he wants to tell people he's perfect. That person is the devil himself, inside of him and outside of him. His soul has the devil in it. You can feel it, you can smell it. When he's around you, you can sense it. When I used to meet with him at Goodwill, because I was the assistant manager of that store, that's how he and I met. Okay? And not only that, he actually tried to set me up to be arrested for helping him mark down some items that were actually way too overpriced for a Goodwill, and they were secondhand. So we had to do something, to accommodate the prices. And he'll turn around and record all these things and actually report it to the human resources of the company, to my store manager. Let me tell you, my store manager was a Virgo, just like him. The two of them were evil. You can tell in their eyes the hate, it would burst out of their eyes, the behavior, the demeanor, the body language, everything that they said and did with such callous and cunning ways that they really think that people are stupid. The two of them tell me the same thing. You are a very dangerous person. You don't know how intuitive you are. And they were both right. They were both right. They were just saying, you're going to expose both of us. It is time for you to come to the light, darling, because this is what you and that woman did. You and that woman, she was a dark witch. You are a warlock, and you tell people that you are a divine masculine. How cute. Anyway, the point is that there is nothing divine about the evil things that you do to your targets. Let me tell you something. There was a woman I met at Goodwill. She told me the same thing that had happened to her, and the same thing, ironically, had just happened to me. And I started piecing everything back together. And I'm like, wait a minute, hold on. Not only this person was sent to me to take me out, to destroy my foundation, this person tried to have me arrested in my own job for helping him out mark down my items because I did him a favor. And he said, F you. Watch what I do with your kindness. I hate nice people. And the next thing you know, there's the human resources. Oh, hi. Yeah, we have to place you in suspension for now because there has been a report about you and we need to investigate a little further. So we're going to put you in suspension. Uh huh. Okay. Um, the whole time, it was him. This gay Virgo man has this sick jealousy for me. Worst than when you see a woman hating on another woman out of jadiness and shadiness, enviness and jealousy. That is him. And he wants people to think that he's a man? No, 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 no. Only gay men are that intimidated by real women. A strong woman is always a threat to a gay man. A gay man doesn't like to be outdone, outshined, outsmarted. They hate it because this Virgo man has a sick obsession with competing with me in trying to how do I say this? It's like I'm trying to understand the situation. What just happened here? Okay, because we never had anything romantically. We never had anything sexually, even socially for that matter. The only thing there ever was is a work relation situation, a manager versus a customer. He was a power trip freak who hated women in power, and any woman that makes him feel small, he despises and he will either kill them or destroy them and their foundation because that's how jealous and stupid he is. That's how sick in the head he is. And the only thing he cares about is money. He cares about money more than his own life. He sold his soul to the devil, for God's sake. Do you truly believe that that's him acting like that? That is the same devil, the same entity that he conjured and summoned against me, has possessed him, has taken over his soul, has completely controlled every move. His senses are controlled by the devil himself. This is not him anymore. At first, it was him. But then the devil took over because he said, now that you have her, now let me take over and watch me break this woman who thinks that she's better than me. For him, it was all about she thinks she's better than me. And for me, it was all about being kind and nice to him. Good morning. Have a great day. It's good to see you. Your item is a little bit too overpriced. That's at $30 when it should have been $14, $16. So yes, we had a lot of new people working in the back that didn't really know how to price things. So sometimes items like that will pop out, and you'll have to, either do something out of the kindness of your heart or wait for the customer to complain. It's really the other two. There's no such thing as stealing from the company. That's ridiculous. That was the that was the allegations that they filed against me with the company just to try to put me in jail and arrested and humiliated, arrested in front of everyone who showed me respect. because he was so jealous about the fact that people did show me respect and showed me love. He hated it. He hated it. It was like it bursts out of his eyes. His eyes were literally talking the whole time. And he thought I didn't see that. I continued to wanting to see the good only, not the bad. And the good was nothing compared to the bad. The bad was 100% worse than the good. There was nothing good in it. Nothing. Even the coffee cups that he would bring me every day had poison in it to make me sick. And suddenly, oh, how are you feeling? Oh, I was sick. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Uh-huh. But the whole time, it was him who poisoned me just to make me sick, to stop me from coming in to work, to block my money. This is what he has been doing all this time, controlling my money just with one single purpose. And guess what that purpose is? He's trying to get me to reach out to him for help. He intentionally did all of this to me just so he can trap me and make me come back begging for help. And all he's going to do is say, F no. This is about a power trip. It's an ego trip. He's a stupid, childish person with money. It's disgusting. And he lies about my character, specifically to targets that have some kind of romantic interest or some kind of interest in me of some sort. He'll run and lie to them. I wouldn't go there. I wouldn't mess with that woman. That woman has this. That woman has that. She's like this. She's like that. And the whole time, it's all a lie to run people and men away from me and make everyone see me not only as a bum, but as a crazy person, a criminal, a prostitute, all of these things. And the whole time, all of these things is who he is, not me. How do you get details with such accuracy? Because he was involved directly in the acts committed against me, my violation of privacy, invasion of privacy, breaking in to property, my apartment, to put illegal cameras, illegal audio, to spy on me, to make money out of my private moments. What was the intention? If she's not going to be with me, I will destroy her and kill her. If I cannot be a part of what she's building or what she has created, I will destroy her and I will destroy her creation. But she doesn't get to have anything without my validation because he thinks he's a king. He actually thinks he's regal. He actually thinks he is God. You know what he says to people? That he pays money to hurt me. This person has hurt me. This person hurt my family. She hurt my marriage. She hurt my money. And she has been attacking me behind the scenes. My friends are dying because of her. But he's not telling them. My is what he needs to be using. There is no such thing as she. No, 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 no. He needs to say my wrongdoings are killing my family and my friends and the coven people that I work with. All the black magic, the death magic, the car accident magic, the poverty spell magic, the love magic. You really people think that we don't see what you're doing, especially you, that Schultz, retard person who needs to be in a straitjacket. But he tells people I am a menace to society and myself. Look at him. That's who the threat is. I was never the threat. I was never the problem. I was simply an intimidation for this kid, a 50-year-old, a 58-year-old kid. Because this is a kid. Even though he's 58 years old and this stupid, you can't possibly think of this as a man. This is a kid with a temper tantrum. If you don't give me what I want, I'll kick your butt. I'll kill you. Because I am an entitled, narcissistic, arrogant creep. You have to do what I say. Wow, that sounds very nice. Can you show me the part of the contract that says that? Because the false contract I signed for you, it's fake. And there was nothing in it that said what you're saying or claiming. So let's get it together. You're not God, and you're not special. You're simply a stupid mofo with money. A stupid, powerful mofo with money who thinks that he can kill people like maggots, like they are nothing, insignificant. Just because your existence is insignificant, it doesn't mean that other people's existence are like yours. We have a purpose. You don't. We have missions. You don't. We have personality. You don't. But you want to tell people I am a bum? You want to tell people that I am a dumb bitch? Because this is what people have been telling me that you have been saying. And the things that we hear you say behind closed doors. It's disgusting. The only reason this man is upset is because in his eyes, he feels offended, insulted by the fact that I created my own stage, my own world. I created what he refused to give me because it wasn't just him. It was the entire Illuminati behind this. They are the ones who helped him do the things that he did. After he realized that I wasn't going to chase him, you know what he did? Out of spite. If you're not going to chase me, I will take away everything that is yours, even the money that you know nothing about. I will take it and hold it and take it with me to the grave. But you will never live the life that you were supposed to live. And you will never live the dream that you were supposed to have. You can only have it over my dead body, as you wish, my ancestors say, because they can hear and listen and see everything. And God says the same thing, as you wish. Remember, God is always going to grant you what you ask for. And you keep saying, over my dead body, okay, well, I'm not against that if that's what you want, but don't expect me to move a finger or even get a reaction out of me. I have no interest in engaging with you. You need to leave me alone altogether. Yolanda Saldivar syndrome. You do. You have the freaking Yolanda Saldivar syndrome. Obsessive, stupid, ugly, controlling. What in the world? If you don't know what to do with your money, pick up the phone and ask for charity foundations. They need money. Food banks need money. Shelters need money. Why don't you throw your money into those foundations rather than throwing it onto someone's death so that you can pay to kill them? You're paying $25,000 for hits? $50,000 for destiny swaps? $100,000 for cloning? You people are sick, all of you. And all you want to do is, well, how did she know all of this? Who's telling her all of this? Darling, a message for the Illuminati and you. Did you people forget that I was born one of you? I was born as an Illuminatian. Of course I am one. I know everything. I have seen everything. And the things that you hid from me, God showed them to me. And he took the veil off of my eyes. Because for many years to me, you were what people and the world sees you as: elites, la creme de la creme. But behind all of that, there's so much blood. It's a river of darkness. It's a river of blood. Souls floating in the rivers of blood from people that they killed for money, for properties, assets, living trusts, inheritances, life insurance policy, hiring impersonators that look just like the person to take them to the courthouse and impersonate them illegally and take money that doesn't belong to them. This gay Virgo man has done so much fraud on my name. Money has been the main purpose. Everything is about money. And it's about the fact that he keeps saying, you don't deserve it. You ghosted me. I will take away everything from you. I will destroy you. You wanted to walk away from me? No problem. I will make sure that you are completely destroyed. And then he's going to celebrate. He doesn't care what it takes to get that to happen. He doesn't care. He's willing to kill me if I am not willing to kiss his behind, if I am not willing to reach out, if I am not willing to continue to be an energetic prisoner for him, because everything that he has and owns, it came out of my energy, my money, my name. Or did you forget that you forged my name? Let's get one thing straight, okay? You and I will never speak again. You and I will never see each other again. And if you try to impose yourself into my life in any other way, whether that is physically, energetically, or spiritually, you will be blocked. Understand that I am no longer under your control. You and that stupid group of yours. Do you people really believe that you are God? The only thing you do is spells. You don't even know how to win without killing, without stealing, without destroying someone. Because the only pact that you made with the devil was to stop the real chosen ones. All of the big celebrities that were the greatest of all time, the GOAT, they were murdered. They were taken out for fame and power so that they can live their destinies. They call it destiny swap. And let me tell you something. It doesn't have to be them that directly does the actual physical crime. They pay to have it done. They pay hitmen to have it done. They pay drug addicts to have it done. They pay, random people to move into the neighborhood where the person lives so that it makes it easier for them to keep tabs on you, to keep tracking you, to keep surveillancing you. And you might ask, but if you are so insignificant as they say that you are, then what is it with them stalking you like this? Who are you? That's where your answer is. Look deeper into it. Analyze the situation. And you will see that it's all being coveted with illusions and lies, narratives that never even existed. It was all a cover up to hide my light, to hide me from the world so that they can keep stealing from me, block every view on my videos. They shadow ban my videos, my channel. They shadow ban everything. They shadow ban especially the videos that speak about them directly. When it's incriminating them, pay good attention how quickly the views are slowed down. It'll have the minimum of 6 or 11 views, sometimes even one, sometimes zero, because the whole video has been completely shadow banned. It's not just to hide me, it's to hide their crime, the fraud. Because for some people that these Illuminati people know or has made business with in some way, for some of these people, I'm dead. So people are asking them, I thought you said this person was dead. Why is she in the video? They clearly lied. And the lies and the fraud goes on and on and on. They built an empire out of an original organization that was not even supposed to be what they are now. Instead, the world has categorized them and labeled them as the elites. But what is exactly elite about all of this? What makes them elite? Because they have billions of dollars of stolen money in their accounts? Or because they have blood in their hands? Or is that because of what they wear? Because what they do is, take a selfie, send it to the intimidating person, and ask, can you match me? When you get to that level, you need to understand how low you have gotten. Your whole will has been bent by the same illusions and the spells that you have done against me and other innocent people, people that belong to God, the real chosen ones. The one that you are impersonating, that's me. You yourself have no personality. You don't even deserve to be in the position that you're in. How can you ever compete where you don't compare? You have been on a one-sided competition all this time. Because I am not worried about competing with anybody. I wasn't even aware I was in a competition. The only one I compete is the one I see in the mirror, so that I can continue to make myself better than what I see in the mirror. But I don't bother, and I don't worry about how others looks or how they're looking. I don't want to be like them. I don't want to look like any of them. But they keep saying, well, she doesn't deserve this life. She don't look like us. I don't want to look like you. That's the whole thing. She don't deserve this money because she doesn't look like us? She doesn't dress like us? Even if I have billions of dollars in my account, I would never spend the kind of money that you people spend on shoes and clothes. For what? To keep up with the Johns? Nobody cares about the Johns. I don't care what people say. I care about doing good for people, not to care about what they are wearing. I help people who have lost hope, people who have lost faith. I help people that have desires to be better. But I'm not like you. My job is to see the best and the good in all, not to discriminate. That person is black, doesn't even deserve this. That person is Mexican, doesn't even deserve this. She doesn't have blue eyes, she doesn't deserve this. She doesn't come from a rich family, she doesn't deserve this. No, she doesn't come from a rich family. It is her rich family that stole her money. That's how they are rich, and so are you. Because my family and you people parentheses, the Illuminati, partnered up with my family. The two people that hated me the most, my stepmother and my father. Oh, what a perfect target. Perfect to destroy this one. Oh, but they didn't hesitate. Even though God was saying, don't do this. Don't do this. Please don't do it. God warned them over and over and over. And they kept laughing at God. And they kept saying, why are we even going to listen to this? That's a joke. God doesn't even exist. But if God doesn't exist, then why does the devil exist? If the devil exists, then God exists. If there's a hell, then that means that there's heaven. It's really very simple. Life is a coat of colors, black and white. You choose. You have chosen to do wrong, to do evil. And all you want to do is continue to try to play God in people's lives. You have gone to the extent of paying the driver from the post office to redirect any mail or correspondence that is coming from any judicial system, courthouse, or even the government. Anything related to those agencies, you have paid that driver from the post office to redirect that mail to you. And for many years, you have told the court that I was dead so that I wouldn't know what was going on behind the scenes legally. That money that you people stole illegally, you're going to have to pay it back. And if you don't have it, even worse, because either way, you're going to prison, all of you. That CIA agent, they will be arrested and thrown in prison because they have given you illegal access to my life because you gave them lies about me. You told them that I was a threat to society and that I was a mentally unstable person, that I needed to be monitored. I needed to be watched over. And you gained access illegally with lies. But no one ever bothered to verify the actual allegations. Oh, well, I have proof, he says. Yeah, let me see that. Well, look, these papers here say that she's mentally unstable. The doctor signed this one. Parentheses. The fake doctor I hired says that. Not the real doctors, but the fake one. These people went to the extent of faking DNA tests to show to court that it was me. And how did they even gain access to the DNA? They said, simple. They paid people to move where I live so that they can keep track of me, my garbage, the clothes that I wear, that I throw away. Normally, I don't throw away old clothes because people use it for these things. But I was guided to throw away everything that was old and that I didn't even wear, you know, make space for the new. And I did just that. But these people have been pretending to be something that they are not. They own money and properties that belong to me. They know that. The overseas accounts, offshore accounts, under my name, my ID number, my signature, as far as I'm concerned, it all shows that everything belongs to me because it's my name, my date of birth, and my social security number, my driver's license, my passport, and my birth certificate number. All of that is in those accounts, in those properties. And you people were so stupid to believe that you were so clever and that you would get away with continuing to make me look like a peasant when in reality, I was the owner of all of that. I was the heir of what you have been impersonating all these years. And you still want to keep impersonating me, misrepresenting me, making people believe I am a certain way when I am the complete opposite. The complete opposite. And this gay Virgo man, his thing is, you know, I cannot say it's a man with a crushed ego. No, this is not a man. This is a gay man. This is simply a gay man with crushed ego because he couldn't get me to chase him. But number one, I'm not a dog. I don't chase people. Okay? I am a woman and I need to be treated with respect. If I respect you as a man, then you need to act like a man. Okay? But I myself don't chase. I don't do that. And I have no interest in chasing anyone. I enjoy the people I meet, people that I come in contact with, but I don't chase them because I don't like to be chased. I am a woman, and if a man is going to make me feel a certain way by chasing me, it's most likely that man will never get that opportunity from me. I don't like to feel that way. I don't chase people, and I don't like to feel that way either. It's simple. It's called self respect, knowing your worth, who you are, understand who you are. You were not the I was not designed to be chasing anything or anyone. I was not created for all of that. You raised me, making me think that that was the case so that I can continue to degrade myself, to discredit my own value. You raised me strategically to think that way. You set me up for failure. You set me up for complete destruction because your hate went beyond the imaginable. The nefarious things that these gay Virgo men with the Illuminati and the dark covens that they work with, what these people have done, the world will see. The world is going to know because they all need to be made an example of. And understand that when God gives you power, you don't use it to kill people or steal or destroy. Understand that the only reason God allowed you to do what you did to me is because He needed me to see for myself who all of you were. Because for many years, I was told a lie about who the Illuminati was when they were the complete opposite, the dark side, the evil side, the deadly side. But no one told me that part. It wasn't until I got old that I understood the whole thing, the true concept, who they were and what they did. And a lot of people said, do you even know who the Illuminati is? And why do you worship them? I'm like, I don't worship them because I wear certain things. It doesn't mean that I am like that. 90% of my roots are Egyptian. So clearly, I believe in Egyptian signs, such as the Eye of Horus. I take that as my, you know, let's just leave it that way. But you know what I mean. I don't look at what I wear as demonic, but rather to protect myself from all the crazy things that you people do to me, the crazy things that you send me with all these crazy spells, chaos magic and destruction magic, money spells. It's sick. And if it wasn't because God is with me, you would have gotten away with destroying me again, like you did many years ago. And one day I'm going to sit down and talk to the world about everything that you have done since the day I was born, the nefarious things and the trafficking that has taken place illegally, the fortune that people has made off of my money, my DNA, and still want to continue to keep me in the darkness and poor and laugh. Ha ha ha, she's broke. Ha ha ha, how funny. At the end of the day, all of this says more about you than it says me. The world already knows who I am. God knows who I am. And the only reason I am guided into this path is because God saw your evil, nefarious intentions to continue to take and steal from me. He saw all these years how you took me for granted, all of you, how you stole from me blatantly, without any regard, leaving me out completely in the cold, broke, poor, homeless, as the copycat was saying. I want her what is it? What is? Oh yeah, I want her homeless, broke, busted, and disgusted. That copycat is not playing either. I'm telling you, she is just as evil as these evil gay men, and they are the perfect match. Perfect match made in hell. They're both demonic and narcissistic and control freaks. The copycat, she's a Leo. She's stupid. The only thing she sees is money and material things and be arrogant and narcissistic, nasty. But there's nothing good that comes out of her either. Everything about her is about money. And if you don't have any money, please don't even talk to me. Please step away. Don't bother me. That's her. Because in her mind, she says, I didn't get my BBL to go sleep with bartenders. I didn't get my BBL to go sleep with waitress or waiters. I didn't get my BBL, to go sleep with homeless guys. Oh no. She already had it in her mind. She figures, I'm going to steal her face and just go a top notch on my body and be better than her. Stupidity can seriously blind you if you don't play the game right, darling. And in the end, you, the Virgo man, and this lunatic group, you people will see for yourselves that you are not in control. And you're gonna have to sit back and watch me. Because I have watched all of you rise off of my energy, my ideas, my creativity, and my essence, and legal personality. It was the perfect plot. We keep her hidden, we get a copycat. The copycat will be the vessel to use and do the things that this dumb BITCH doesn't want to help us do. She's too good of a person to do these things, so we'll hire a copycat. Oh, but the copycat didn't waste time. That's why she's going to prison, going to courthouse pretending to be me. I think you kind of screwed yourself pretty bad on that one because it's on video, it's on camera. You've been to the banks pretending to be me. You've been to the courthouses pretending to be me. You've been using my pictures, selling them on the mainstream and making money off of it. And in the meantime, the real star remains in the dark, in poverty. That's so funny. because the only thing she knows is how to bully, how to destroy others. Because everything that she has doesn't even belong to her. She herself doesn't have an identity of her own. This is why she's afraid to let go of my energy. She has been walking in my energy all these years, making money off of me all these years. Oh no. But she tells people, well, I did it because she doesn't deserve to look like this. She doesn't deserve to have that face. Um, First of all, you need to talk to God about that because I didn't came out of a room where my body was perfectly engineered by cosmetics surgeons, if you get my drift. So mine is natural, yours is perfectly engineered. Let's put it that way. Okay? But you're not me. And even though you've been walking in my energy all these years, there's a big difference between me and you. I'm always going to be the star, the original, and you are always going to be the copycat. Anything that happens to me, you and that gay Virgo man and the Illuminati, all of you that were involved in trying to take me out, will be questioned. Don't think that nobody knows what you've done. If I were you, I would try to return everything and negotiate with the law. But I, myself, I will press charges and I will sue all of you for defamation of character, for slandering my name, for dragging my name through the mud, punity damages, civil and human right violations, constitutional rights violation, invasion of privacy, identity theft, fraud. And the whole time, I'm walking around letting people see me as a nobody when I am the richest person in the world. Oh, that's like the icing on the cake. Very, very nice. This will make the headline news, and I believe you will get your headlines. You want it worldwide recognition? God and I will give you just that, just so you see that we do listen and that there is a God that does listen as well. And with this being said, I want to send all my gratitude to all my subscribers for if you made it this far in the video, thank you for listening to the video and thank you for watching. And I hope that you guys continue to, uh, you know, continue to share my videos. Please help me raise the awareness on these issues so that we can help out other people that are in the same position and, they feel themselves unable to get out of this horrible matrix thing, let's help them free themselves and let's help spread the awareness about this. And another side note, if you guys have any children that have any gifts, talents, or skills or abilities, please keep these people from the Illuminati, keep them away from Hollywood. And I will speak about this later. Okay. In the meantime, I love you, and you guys have a great, blessed day, and God bless you. I love you, and I will speak with you soon. Bye.